What's up guys, Renasant here, welcome back to the channel. So, picking up where we left off, and it's been a couple days since I've played it, so I may be a little bit rusty. We were just about to, we just beat Capra Demon, and we had a couple different areas where we could go. Of course we could go to the depths, we got the key to the depths, so we could do that. Excuse me, got this cough. But there's actually a kind of a secret place that we can go. Oh, hello, friends. And we do want to check this secret place out before we venture into the depths. So we basically want to get on top of Firelink Shrine. To do that, we just get on this elevator and woohoo, jump off. Easy enough. And then we just want to come over here and roll, not jump. And that is not what you're supposed to do right there. But that's okay. Not okay. Okay, so we've ruined it. But that's okay, because we can get this item, maybe? I don't even remember what this is. Just a soul item. No worries. Luckily, this is easily done over again. So we're actually going to a familiar location. We're actually going back to the beginning of the game area. The what's it called? I'm having a blank here. Undead Asylum. Derp. So oh, hello, Crow. We just got the Undead Asylum West key. So if you'll recall, we had the East key before. But this says, but even if a hero found a key in Lordran to liberate this prison, would he have the means or the heart to ever come back? So it's cool that they know that you have to come back for this, right? Always found that very interesting. Damn it. Excuse me. So we may have just found a bug in the game. That dialogue that just appeared was actually dialogue for a NPC character that we have not met yet. Named Kingseeker Frampt. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how we just got that audio. Just where we fell, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. But we do want to grab that key before we go back to the Undead Asylum. And to get to the Undead Asylum, we just want to climb all the way up here. I don't think there's an item over here. Is there? No. And we just want to get into this bird's nest right here. So if you recall, of course, when we originally came here, that's how we got here, was at the end of the Undead Asylum. We curled up in a ball in the crow's nest. So this same one, it does take a few seconds, so just be patient with it. But I do find it interesting that the game it doesn't tell you to go back to Undead Asylum, but it kind of gives you the hint that you can go back if you do explore thoroughly through Firelink Shrine when you find that key, and it tells you, hey, oh, look at that, it's such a cool image. It kind of tells you, hey, if you go back here, you can free the prison, so it seems. And sure enough, when we get here, there are some noted differences. First things first, you notice that all these hollows are now torch hollows. Well, first of all, there weren't hollows out here to begin with, so that's new in and of itself. But also the fact, like I said, that they're torch hollows, not just regular hollows. And like I said earlier, or in the previous episode when fighting them, be prepared when they come at you with that torch. So avoid that right now. Really, you can just avoid all these guys for right now. Hopefully I don't die, because we want to go ahead and rest at our bonfire. So now we actually will get to fight a new boss, and believe it or not, this new boss is kind of similar to the first boss that we found here. And if you recall, if you go back and watch the very first episode, I even showed you that you can in fact see this boss before you fight him. You can see him actually at the beginning of the game. But what you want to do here is just walk out in the middle, and there it goes, the stray demon. So this guy is pretty tough. Luckily there's a couple easy ways to handle him. The main way I found is to just hug his kind of like right thigh. That move you want to absolutely stay away from, because it will one-shot you most of the time, especially if you're as low vigor as I am. When he flies up in the air, just kind of back off a little bit, and you can just circle back around. But definitely the trick to fighting this stray demon is to just keep your distance when he's doing his attacks, especially the magic attacks, and then when he's not doing his attacks, go in for the kill. And he's really not that hard, but it is an endurance test, because if he does hit you, it will more than likely, if you're at as low of a soul level as we are, it'll more than likely kill you. Another thing to note, he does have a nasty attack where he actually just swings his hammer and that magic comes out, and it's really hard to dodge that, actually. Luckily, if you kind of do what I'm doing and follow this strategy, he should never do that attack. He should always plunge him. I'm about to sneeze. Oh god. Yeah, that attack. And you see it hurts. And we're dead. Oh my god. See, it all threw me off when my sneeze came. I didn't actually sneeze. I was trying to hold it in for you guys. Luckily, we spawned like right here. I'm actually, just to speed the process up a little bit here, equip some resin. Again, watch out for these guys. They'll actually follow you down into the fight. Interesting, I got a partial parry there. You may have noticed I took damage, but I still got the parry. Yeah, he's really not hard. You just gotta be patient. Whew. Probably doesn't help that we have like no stamina. We're swinging this big ass sword around. Give me my souls back. Would you quit doing the freaking jump? Man. See, now we don't have our resin. Like I said, he's not hard, just one wrong move can kind of screw you up. I did 75 damage. Whew. Not too much more here. If you're a low level, it's just an endurance fight. It's a time fight. Just because one hit does so much damage to you, but you probably don't do a whole lot of damage to him. Really wish I could have got more hits with that resin on, because it would have been a lot more damage. Run away! Ooh, good hit, mate. Really? Wow. This freaking stray demon. Ugh. I'm so sorry, guys. That was embarrassing. It's like if he hits you once, you're just done. Like, you have no chance. Oh, Lord, this dragon. Stop rolling under him, dang it. It's not even worth doing a power attack, honestly. 29 more damage. God, I hate missing. It just feels like wasted time. He will die. I promise you. Boing. So close to his demise, finally. Get out of here. Sit yourself down, son. Oh, baby. So we just got a Titanite slab, our first Titanite slab of the game. Legendary slabs were the domain of the gods. Reinforces standard weapons to +15 and crystal or lightning to +5. Heirlooms of a nameless blacksmith deity who forged the weapons of other gods. Weapons forged with this slab become rare legendary weapons. So yes, with that you can actually max out any normal weapon, any lightning weapon, or any crystal weapon, which is just stupidly helpful, to be honest with you. So then you just want to climb up this ladder. When you jump through here, you may notice this area looks familiar, only there's now a Black Knight chilling here. Luckily, we have grown just a teensy bit stronger than the last time he saw us. So, we can actually fight back. Well, I say that. There we go. Die, Mr. Black Knight. Oh, red Titanite chunk. Nobody cares. Very important item right here. Very useful item. The peculiar doll. A strange doll in strange dress. There was once an abomination who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely painted world. So that is actually a very important item. I don't really know the significance of it being in your prison cell. I would speculate that maybe it's because, well, we'll get to it when we get to that area, but just remember that doll. It's very useful. So we do remember the way back here, of course. This is nothing new. Just a few episodes ago we were in the same area. So, if you remember last time, when we first escape our cell, we come through here, that door's closed, and we actually go this way. So we're going to go the same way again, and we found this bonfire here. And if you remember, just up ahead is where we encountered Oscar the Knight. Well, deal with this guy first. We got our shield right here. Fight me. Boing. Boing. Easy parry, son. Two parries and R2. Ooh! Now we're talking some lore here. So we already got the Black Knight Greatsword, but now we just got the Black Knight Sword, which is just a normal Greatsword instead of an Ultra Greatsword. So it's the Greatsword of the Black Knights who wander Lordran, used to face Chaos Demons. The large motion that puts the weight of the body into the attack reflects the great size of their adversaries long ago. So this is actually an awesome weapon. What do we need? 32 and 18? Okay, so we'll probably actually work to get that Black Knight Greatsword maxed out, because I really would like to use that weapon, honestly. As much as I love the Zweihander, and it is fun, just something about that Black Knight Greatsword. So yes, this is where we found Oscar the Knight. Oh, hello. So did you not die, Oscar? It's good to see you're doing well. Oh, we can target you now. So there's that. Yes, unfortunately, Oscar tonight is, well, he became hollow. So we have to kill him. And get his shield. It's a very good shield, too. The Crest Shield. Shield of a nameless knight, likely a high-ranked Knight of Astora. One of the enchanted blue shields, the Crest Shield greatly reduces magic damage. And you can see that it is very good. Doesn't quite have the stability of the Knight Shield, but look at that magic. Ooh. Way more durability. It's way lighter, too, which is really nice. So we're just going to peter around here. Remember our trap. Oh my god. He's a madman, guys. He's a maniac. Maniac. Ho ho. You never heard that. That's what I was trying to do. Flatten like a pancake. Boing, boing, boing. I'm just having fun with this, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, so if you remember last time, this was actually the door that was locked. So, that is actually the door that we now have a key to. Whee-yaw! 61 on a shield break, huh? So now we can actually open this door for a very useful item. The rusted iron ring. Very useful indeed. This iron ring was used to shackle the guilty. It is terribly rusted and faintly stained with blood. Those who find the strange ring to their liking will be pleased to find it is easier to gain footing on poor ground, such as swamps. Yeah, we know. I love how they tell you that too, right? Like they all but tell you that you're going to encounter a swamp later on in the game, which you will. An infamous swamp, if I may add. Alright, so that's pretty much it here. Not just a whole lot going on at the Undead Asylum. I see you back there. More importantly, I hear you back there. Yeah, so like I said, wasn't just a whole lot going on at the Undead Asylum. But two very important items. One of the doll is used to access an optional area, and the ring is just used to make not the next area, but the next area a little bit easier. Alright, so just like that, back in Firelink. Nothing to it but to do it. Ooh, look at that health. We do have a lot of souls, actually, so probably will go level up a little bit. What does that sound? Is that the bird? Alright, so we need, what? 18 decks, unfortunately. But we may actually already be able to wield the... Yeah, so that'll be 374. That's at 305, and that'd be 322. So we may actually be able to wield this. So. Do I have any Twinkling Titanite? Ooh. I have a couple. We might use this sword for a little while. The Black Knight sword. Can't go up. Let me just go check. See if I can't. Actually, can I do that here? At a bonfire? It's been so long, guys. Ah, we can indeed. 1,000 more souls, huh? Don't think we're gonna have enough. Well, I don't know, maybe. I mean, that's exactly 1,000. There we go. So our Black Knight sword is now doing 386, so that's pretty good. Alright, so now we want to go back to the entrance of the depths. Whoo! That damage. Gnarly. I mean, granted, these guys don't have much defense, but... still. Battle axe? No battle axe. Boing! Thanks, Broseph. Humanities? No humanities. Alright, so just going back to here. Remember we're going back to this undead merchant. I would recommend to you guys to buy a couple of both of these. A couple of purple mosses and a couple of blooming purple mosses. And you can get both of those from this merchant right here. So it's probably not a terrible idea to buy some arrows as well, but we got 99. I'm not too worried about it. And so it's interesting to think about the architecture here. So we just took the aqueduct and we went through the aqueduct into what is a tower, clearly, and this tower goes pretty far down all the way into the Lower Undeadburg. Lower Undeadburg itself then goes into the depths. Like, I don't know, it's just, I'm trying to think of like how it's all laid out. It's actually like super interesting. Oh, you. I don't know, I just find it interesting to think like how the worlds lay out. But there we go, key to the depths. So we will progress a little bit here. Not too far, but enough to be dangerous. So coming in, you'll notice there's a metric F-ton load of hollows. And you see them everywhere. You may also see something else down there. Guard break. Too slow to capitalize on it. Give me my soul. I'll swallow your soul. Interesting that the actual torches on these walls are not lit. But there's one lit torch there, one lit torch there. And then we have all the torch hollows, of course. Get off of here. So that enemy down there is called a butcher. The butchers, believe it or not, masculine as they may look, those are actually females. Uh-oh. And she is mad. So she's gonna come play with us. Yes. Come to me, my precious. This is okay though. We do want her to come over here, so. You see she's got giant butcher knife and what appears to be some form of spike or something. It's like a wood stake. Very easy to kill with a level 2 Black Knight sword though. So she will drop her her little mask there if you can get a good look. But this one didn't. So there's another one. Whoa. That was interesting. There's another one coming up here soon that we might be able to get. Well, I don't know how I cleared that thing so easily. The depths is one of those areas, guys. It's really fun to do, but people often skip it. And yes, this whole entire area is skippable. And I will 100% explain how to do that, but it'll be much later. But I mean, this area is just really cool to me, actually. So I don't really see why people skip it. Very important item right here, guys. The large ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. A large, high-quality ember handled by the blacksmiths of Astora. Ascension for +5 standard weapons allow reinforcement to +10. So you can give that to Andre. You should give that to Andre. And you will be able to do regular weapons like the Zweihander from +5 all the way to +10 after you ascend it. So this next little area, there's actually 2 ways to get there. You can see this right here. It's kind of a little shortcut. I'll show you that shortcut, but I also kind of want to show you this little area too, just because I find this little area very interesting. Be careful dropping down here because this is Dog City. Wouldn't be Dark Souls without some poisonous dogs, right? Oh, hello. There you are. I was wondering where the butcher was. Boing. Whew, 582, man. That does a lot of damage. So she should drop the sack. Yeah, if you don't get it from the first butcher, I think you automatically get it from the second one. So, bloodstained patchwork sack by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. 2 eye holes have been haphazardly cut out. Yet, it's unexpectedly soft and comfortable to wear, but probably near meaningless in terms of defense. Of course we're going to wear it to hide our immaculate face. But the main reason we came, well, we definitely wanted the sack, but we also came down here for this fine gentleman right here.
Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
Oh, I must I? So, word of advice to new players, do not come through here swinging your sword. It is so easy to accidentally hit him, and you will be very sorry that you did that. So, just roll through the barrels.
would have been a supper without you. Being eaten alive. I shudder to think. Thank you. Thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp.
So he confirms to us that the butchers are indeed females. He said her. I would have been her supper. So this is Laurentius of the Great Swamp. As you can see, it's painfully obvious that he is a pyromancer.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Not very talkative right now.
Oh, hello there.
So he will go up to Firelink Shrine, which is fine. That's where we want him anyway. And so you can just kind of press forward here. We are actually not going to go this way though. I'm going to open the door though, because there is one little interesting thing here. So you see this item, but it is unfortunately there is a nasty up here. And you see the friggin' slime. So fire is really the most effective way to kill these slimes, by the way. And they can drop large Titanite and green Titanite shards. We're not going to actually go that way. We're probably going to end the episode here, though, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get us back to our shortcut, if I can find it. Yeah, so this is the way I would definitely recommend going a shortcut. I would recommend just go ahead and doing that. Go ahead and rescuing Laurentius and getting that that soul item, just so you don't have to come back through that way. But this is actually where we wanted to go right here. Into Rat City. Look at that thing breathing. Oh, God. He's got a freaking, like, arrow in his cheek. Oof. So we will pick it up. Well, see, it's like we're so close to the bonfire. I don't know. We'll probably pick it up here because I probably just want to finish the depths in the next episode, do the whole depths, because there is actually a lot to do here. And I get very lost in the depths. I've done the depths dozens of times. I rarely skip it. However, this place is, unfortunately, as cool of an area as it is in design, visually it's still like awesome, but let's say color scheme, a lot of the area looks similar to a lot of the area, if that makes sense. So it's all kind of samey. Very easy to get lost down here for an hour and a half, 2 hours or so. So we'll probably do that in the next episode. We'll tackle the rest of the depths. That's basically the depths, the upper depths that we just did. This is more the lower depths, as you can hear and see the waterfall here. But anyways, guys, that'll do it for this episode. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.